MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Atlanta Braves. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Missed with a slider. Weather probably not much of a factor for game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3 runs already home here. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Zach Cozart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 2-2 one more time. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Skaggs, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. In now, Mark Hanna. First delivery to him on the way.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. McKenna leads off second with nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Popped him up. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Men on third with 2 down. High pop up. Flowers moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Josh Donaldson is on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting sixth, right fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Foltynewicz.
Mike Foltynewicz.
First offering on its way. To short. Simmons has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Strike one to start the at-bat. Freeman on third, Acuna on second, Foltynewicz on at first with 2 down. A wave and a miss.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So striding forward now, number 6. He singled his last time up.
Number 6.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Acuna sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul. And it's 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box, Mike Trout. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading off for the Braves.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Cozart has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Count even now at 1-1.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Number 17 is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Angels.
Standing in, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. At the plate, Mark Canha. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground, and that ends the inning.
Leading off the 4th inning,
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
That misses 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready now for LA, number 37. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Missed with a breaking ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, number 6. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave 1. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Braves. Catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Flowers.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. High fastball is in there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. At the plate, Mike Foltynewicz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Trout looks up, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. His first homer here in the series, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. 2 out with the man at first. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 4-3. Mike Trout will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Plays off again, and it's 2-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
A ball and no strikes. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the first base line. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0-1 the count. Called strike. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, That fastball is going to blow right by you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Shohei Ohtani becomes the first out of the inning. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled up the line. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it's Mark Hanna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Soroka, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
So striding in, number 37, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Still down a run. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28, Tyler Flowers.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, after starting the game 0-2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on. Archie Bradley is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Cole Calhoun will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Leading off for the Angels.
Fouled off.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
0-1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Calhoun is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mike Trout. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
3-0 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Here's Chris Davis now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 4 and the Angels 3. Michael Kahn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And it's fouled away. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons dives. What a stop. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Adam Duvall will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the... Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Duvall over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Zach Kozar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Third baseman.
So now it's Mark Hanna. It was a walk in his last trip. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Daniel Winkler enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Daniel Winkler.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2, here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here, 4-3. Mike Scioscia heading out to home plate now, as it looks as though he'll be making the double switch here. Justin Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 19.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone up into the second deck. Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Blake Parker is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Freeman on at first, nobody out. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it is now 7-3. Hansel Robles is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 57.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Davis going back to the track. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 8-3. Bedrosian is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Sam Bedrosian. The catcher, number 28, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Diaz will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Diaz.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He went deep back in the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Braves 8 and the Angels 3. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now, number 37. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in now, number 19, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Swanson shading to his right. 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that one just missed outside. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
knows when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
8-3 tonight. The Braves get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Mike Foltynewicz is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For World Series Game 2, the Braves totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-3. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.